Oh, jeez. It's got all this snow. I probably shouldn't go film a video. I might get stuck. Wait, it's got to shift. Giver. Alright, and welcome back, everybody. This is David Spider Monkey 28. Today we got our last matchup in our first round of our tournament. We have the 30-06 big ol' round against the 6'5 Grendel. This is kind of a no-brainer matchup, but I'm excited to see what happens. So our 30-06, we are shooting just some Winchester PowerPoint 150 grain. 150 grain seems to be the common round we use for deer hunting around here. It usually seems to be what's on the show. And our 6.5 Grendel, we are, the heck are these? 123 grain SST. Okay, these would be what is considered a hunting round for 6.5 Grendel. I've always considered the Grendel to be more of a varmint round than bigger game, but hey, what the heck do I know? I know people who have taken it with Grendel. I see pictures all the time on Facebook about it, and I do know a few people personally that have taken it. Our quick talking points: it is cold as heck out here. See, we got snow everywhere here in southwest Wisconsin. This ought to be interesting. 30-06 was a standard military round for a long time. Okay, it is just legendary. It's extremely popular. You can find it pretty much anywhere you find ammunition. Every manufacturer makes it. And it's pretty cheap, too. It's got good velocity and the size. I mean, come on. At 30 caliber, it's going to knock down whatever you shoot with it. It's been around forever. Okay, like I said, so popular with the military and everything. The downside to it, it's got higher recoil compared to the Grendel. But it's not uncontrollable recoil. But I wouldn't, if you're a first-time hunter, first-time shooter, I wouldn't recommend heading straight to that 30-06. I've noticed too with the ballistics, so the further out you get, it drops pretty darn fast. Sorry, it's a little breezy. Hopefully you can hear me. 6.5 Grendel, good talking points. Very low recoil for higher accuracy further out with the longer shots. You can use it on multiple platforms. I like to use it out of my AR platform, but they do make it in bolt action. It's an intermediate round between the 5.56 and the 308. So it's that nice middle size round. It's more modern though, but what I like about it is it's easier to get back on your target acquisition after that first shot. Downside, it's not as readily available. It's still fairly new. Like I said, it's kind of harder to find. I'm surprised I see it on as many shelves as I do, but it's gaining popularity. It is used in overseas militaries here and there. I'm not sure which ones. And it's got less knockdown. It's definitely not going to drop something right away unless you hit it in that sweet spot. All right, let's get after our test today. With it being snowy out here, I've dropped some food coloring in our water jugs so that they stand out a little bit more. And I'll try to put a cardboard backdrop behind our flour and meat test to make it so we can see it a little bit better. All right, let's get after it. All right, guys, first up, the 6.5 Grendel in the blue water jug. Let's get after it. All right, that's good stuff. I like that watercoloring out here in the snow. Makes it interesting. Wow. Okay, here's half of it. That's interesting. You can see that nasty. It looks like I shot a Smurf. All right, let's go see if we can find the other. Oh, right there it is. All right, so it cut that jug right in half. That's very interesting. I think we're going to see similar results from the 30-06, if not more devastating. But let's get after it and see what happens. All right, for the 30-06, appropriately, we picked red for that kill deer shot. Let's get after it. So interesting. It didn't look like it cut it completely in half. But guys, I'm not lying to you. We're going to go find it over there. A piece of that shot like 4 or 5 feet up in the air and just tumbled back probably 10 yards or so. Let's go up and take a look at the jug first. Whoo, yeah. Well, that may not have cut it in half. Guys, that is just mangled. But I like how it passed through and it didn't blow it completely apart. It just passed through and just devastated that right there. So compared to what the grendel looked like I said, the grendel was in a couple pieces. So that is pretty mangled right there, but still, that's not the entire jug. We'll go take a look at that other one. So that compared to the grendel. So we got the 2 pieces of grendel there, and then the 30-06 there. I don't know, guys. Let's, if I can find it. Oh yeah, here we go. That's the top of the jug. About, see, that's where we were over there. And that blew that way over here. That's pretty funny. Ooh, I don't know, guys. I'm going to have to think on this one. We may have to call that one a tie. I'm leaning towards the 06, though. The way it blew chunks of it way further over, that's telling me it had way more devastation upon impact. I got to give that to the 30-06. All right, let's get everything lined up for our flour and meat test and see what happens. All right, guys. Hopefully we get some good footage of this. Jeez, get over there. All right, first up, 6.5 grendel. Let's see what happens. All right, it was hard for me to see what really happened back there. I saw him fall down, and I see flour trickling out, but hopefully we made a good shot on that. All right, let's see if I can get you set down here. Move you so that we can see it. All right, well, anyways, first bag. Now, funny thing to note here is very small entrance wound right here, just tiny. But good clean pass through. And that's gross. So we'll set that aside. Alright, the piece of meat. That was pretty devastating. Okay, so it looks like it blew out the entire side of it. Yeah, that's still pretty devastating. So we'll set that aside there, and we are into the second bag. Definitely clean pass through there. That grendel is booking it. Into the third bag, but no pass through. That means we should have a round in here. Hopefully. I don't have to dig too much for it, but it looks, oh, yep, I feel it. Alright. Wow. That's good stuff. That's a good sized ball for the grendel, very similar to the Creedmoor. Yeah, go figure. Same size. Alright. And actually has that one little jagged edge like the Creedmoor did as well. Alright, guys, that's good stuff from the grendel. We got through the first bag, the meat, through the second bag, into the third. Let's see what that 30-06 does. Alright, guys, I'm out of flour bags, fresh ones. I don't want to use ones with the duct tape in the front. So, we still have quite a bit of flour in that front bag. We're in the 30-06. Let's see what happens. Oh my goodness. Guys, I wish I had multiple camera angles on that. I'm not kidding with you. First off, I have meat come all the way back by the camera, and then that blew the meat probably 12 feet straight up in the air. I'm not even kidding with you. Let's go see if we can even find it. Oh my goodness. Yeah, there's meat everywhere. It completely blew up the bags. Okay, so the big chunk of meat right there. Yeah, that is gross. It completely blew that apart and like ripped it too. I'm gonna look and see if I can see anything over here. I'm not gonna worry about it, but it is just everywhere. Let's see if we can find that round. I'm not sure if we can. That really, it shot flour way back here too. So obviously first bag gone, just completely gone. Second bag ripped in half, completely gone. Third bag, all right. Oh shoot, guys, I don't think I'm gonna find this round. It went in. Oh, nope, there it is. Didn't have my hopes up for that one. That one stayed intact pretty well. Good size. All right. Given the devastation that had on the flour bags, I'm having a tough time with this one. Just for fun, I do have a tiebreaker, and I'm anxious to kind of see what happens. It might just have to be for fun. I'm leaning towards the /6, but I want to see what exit wound devastation looks like. I got a couple pieces of squash. Why not? Let's see what happens. All right, guys. First up high, we got the 30-06. And next up, we got the 6.5 grendel. Alright, that was more of a just for fun test. That one was all about shot placement. My /6, I think, is off a little bit as far as scope-wise. So, the 6.5 had a good clean passer right in the middle there. And just cut it in half. 30-06. I don't know where the other half is. Guys, yeah, I think it evaporated the other half. Game, set, match. I'm going to have to give this one to the /6. It was just way more devastating when it actually came to the meat part. It, like I said, it blew it about 12 feet up in the air. This was actually a lot closer than I thought it was going to be, though. That grendel hung right in there. I would be confident in taking that deer hunting anytime. All right, guys, that is going to set up our semifinals. We have the 30-06 versus the 308. That ought to be an interesting one. And we got the 6.5 Creedmoor versus the 7 Mag. It might take a little bit to get these tests done because I need to think of some new tests. I don't want to do these same ones again. We've done all we can with this, and I'm tired of flour. I'm tired of cutting up this rotten meat. If you guys have any ideas for what possible tests we could do, I'm thinking something a little more distance-wise, distance and devastation. But if you guys can think of anything, leave it in the comments below or go to my Facebook page, SpiderMonkey2A. Look us up on there. Maybe leave a comment. That's it for today, guys. It's cold. I'm tired of doing this out here in the snow. I'm cold. I'm wet. I want to go home, get warmed up. All right, everybody, this is David Spider Monkey 2A. Give us a like, maybe share this video. Hope you subscribe. If not, thanks for stopping by.